university and have a chance to try my hand at getting a staff position on Newsbag, arguably the most famous college zine in the country. Maybe I should be scared. It's taken me years to get this close to the thing I want most. But now, I have to prove myself all over again. You're at your dream school. You're finally away from your family drama, you're hot as hell, and have the best roommate in the world. I roll my eyes at Christina's pep talk, but bite down a grin. And you, how did you phrase it? Vanquished your nemesis at long last. By nemesis, she means Sebastian Adams, whose favorite and only hobby growing up was one-upping me at every turn. It only got worse in high school when we both clearly took an interest in journalism. I'd get the editor position on the school paper, but he'd become the school's most beloved writer. Seb would get a coveted recommendation from our recluse of an English teacher, and I would win the year-end student departmental award. The competition was so absurd that we started competing in every other way we could, forcing the school to declare the first ever tie for salutatorian. Our GPAs and mutual accomplishments were such a dead tie that nobody could decide who won. But I broke the cycle. I got into Maple Ride. Seb didn't. I breathe back out, decidedly grounded again. You're right, I say, nodding into the phone. Thanks. You're right. And she is. At least until 5 seconds later, when a boy rounds the corner at top speed, lets out a surprised, shit, before colliding right into me, depositing half his smoothie on my human form. Naturally, I open my mouth to say sorry right back, a reflexive smile already poised on my lips. Avoiding conflict is quite literally in my DNA. Or at least I assume it is, since my sisters seem to have absorbed all the conflict-creating genes, leaving me to play family peacekeeper more often than not. But then, I glance up into the wide, apologetic brown eyes directly in front of mine, and realize this is not just any boy. This is the aforementioned arch-nemesis, looking distinctly unvanquished in the late August sun. Sadie! A grin cracks across Seb's face. That trademark wide-open sky one that somehow only got more dazzling in the last few days. There's a dusting of new freckles on his newly tanned skin, and his dark brown hair is even more tousled than usual, like it's still salty from the beach trip I know he took this past weekend. He looks like he should be recruited for a billboard for an all-inclusive, family-friendly resort. Unfortunately for Seb, I'm immune to every inch of it. What, no hello hug? He asks, extending his arms out in a gesture made more absurd by the fact that he is also now covered in smoothie. In lieu of answering him, I stare briefly up at the sky as if it's going to explain to me why Seb Adams is 2 feet in front of me instead of clear across Virginia at Blue Ridge State University. Unsurprisingly, it does not answer. Worse still, when I lower my head, Seb is still standing there. I really am sorry, he says, reaching out as if he's going to help with the disaster zone that is my dress and clearly thinking the better of it. Shit. I got you good. I sigh. At least the smoothie will distract from the pit stains. What on earth are you doing here? I demand. Enriching my young mind. Widening my cultural horizons. Trying to figure out where I'm going to drink tonight. He looks me up and down again, slower this time. Apology mingled with mischief. You should wear green more often. It suits you. You should shut your mouth more often. It suits you, I say, plucking what remains of the smoothie from his hand.